Hello friends! It's been a minute since I've just kind of like sat down to film. As you saw in the last video I posted, I participated in a 1989 pop-up shop, which was really fun. But I also mentioned in that video that leading up to that, I just wasn't doing very well, and I'm still trying to navigate my way out of that. But yeah, in general, I've just kind of been dealing with some like not great mental health stuff, and then that kind of bleeds into like physical health stuff, and so I'm trying to just like work through it and try to still get stuff done. We're heading into the holidays, and generally this happens every year where like I come up with like new product ideas or like something I want to do for the holidays, but it's like too late by the time I start thinking about doing it. I'm gonna try to make it work. It could not, but yeah. We'll see if I can kind of like pull something together. So I've kind of been playing around with like new product ideas, which is fun but also stressful because there's a lot of testing and prototyping and stuff that goes along with that. It's kind of what's been going on behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird sitting here talking to a camera again. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna work on today. Yesterday, I kind of made a template schedule thing for just kind of having like a more basic structure to my work weeks, because I don't really have that. I kind of just see how I'm feeling and like play things by ear. Like that's fine sometimes, but I feel like I could really benefit from having some semblance of a structure that I stick to. I've cut out times for like content creation and content planning because I do think I need to start taking social media more seriously if I want to try to create like brand awareness and get my name out there more. I guess I'll show you like what I made. It's nothing big and it'll probably get refined more over time, but like it's what I have for now. So I'll probably do some content creating stuff today for next week. And there is a new holiday scent I want to make, which I've made before, so I don't need to actually like test it. I know it works and it has a good hot throw and everything, but I do need to make it in time for the holidays. And then in addition to that, I've been trying out new forms of wax melts. I think for this one is how I'm going to like soft launch the new wax melts. I don't even know how many scents I have. I'll have to figure it out, but I have a lot. So replacing all of the wax melts for every scent that I carry is gonna take a long time, so I'm gonna like roll it out periodically, like probably as I sell out of something I'll roll out the new wax melts for that scent. But yeah, I think this might be how I like soft launch the new style of wax melts, and hopefully that goes over well. I'm really happy with it, you'll see later. So I guess on the list today is content creating, making the wax melts. Oh, also I think I'm gonna try, I have a whiteboard and I think I'm gonna try to make a restock template-y thing on the whiteboard so I have an easier way to keep track of what I need to restock and when I've done it and everything, rather than like continuously printing out sheets of paper or like whatever. And hopefully if it's just always on the wall like right in my face, I'm more likely to like actually keep track of it. That's something I think I'm gonna do today. And yeah, I guess we'll see how all of that goes and like what else ends up happening. I'm just in the mood for like cozy ambiance in the background while I work, so I'm playing this like oldies radio like in another room kind of thing, and there's like crickets and stuff, so hopefully that's calming in the background while I work. Okay, so this is the very basic content planning situation that I have going on. I wanted there to be an easy place that I could have things that I could just kind of like swipe through the dates, I guess. So I'm using slides on Google. I know I could have used like Canva or something, but I'm trying to use my Google Calendar more. I feel like since these should integrate well, I can probably like link these pages to things in my calendar so that I can easily see what I was planning on doing that day. I don't like love sticking to trends, but I know that it's kind of necessary sometimes, so I'm keeping an eye on like what sounds and stuff are trending on Instagram right now. I've picked out like what sound clips I'm gonna use, and then like generally what I want the video to be, and for now if there's gonna be a voiceover or not. Both of these are kind of like just gonna be candle making videos in general. This one's gonna be more like aesthetic, I think, and this one I'm gonna not talk because I don't think I want to do a voiceover, but like have text on there about like my favorite parts of making candles. Those are the two things I'm gonna work on. So one thing that I struggled with a lot for a while, which sounds really stupid, was when I make content, do I film it on my phone or do I film it on my camera? Obviously, I enjoy the camera quality more and I have more freedom of generally what everything looks like, and it can be more cinematic, and it's also easier to just import everything into my computer and edit on there, because editing on your phone is the worst experience ever. And I don't know how that's some people's main form of editing. Props to you if you can do it, but I don't have the patience. With that, and then like, so I do like the look on my camera more, and I feel like I have more freedom. It is a little bit harder because I can't, like on my phone, I just use the front-facing camera, which is actually a bit worse quality, so like that's a downside. But I can directly see everything that I'm doing. On my other camera, depending on which orientation I'm filming in, I can flip the screen around to see what I'm doing, but that's not always an option. So sometimes it's kind of hard in terms of focusing and stuff, because autofocus for video on a DSLR is just like not great. There's pros and cons to each thing, but I always kind of struggled with it because I don't know if there's any merit to it or not, but there's always been like talk of social media platforms pushing your content more when it's been filmed on your phone, and also when it's been edited in the app. Again, I don't know like actual validity to those comments. I can see why it would be true though, so like that's always been a concern of mine, of like, oh, if it's me filming and editing in completely different software, just like setting me up for failure. But then I try to like reel it back in and be like, why, like I should make content that I want to make. That's a forever battle of doing things that make me happy and that I like the product that I'm making. But it is really frustrating when you just feel like the things you create are constantly just not getting shown to anybody. So it's like you have to give the apps what they want a little bit. So I don't know, I go back and forth on it honestly. But if I am gonna be filming the behind the scenes of things, I only have one phone, so I think I will need to film on my better camera for these, which is fine, I think. I know. I don't know, honestly I feel very flustered as normal because I just don't feel like I have a concrete plan of how everything's gonna go, and I don't know if it's beneficial for me to like have a shot list for these things. It could be, but like, I don't know. Again, it's just kind of the balance of like wanting things to be natural, but also like presented in the way that I want them to be. But it really takes the fun out of it when like everything, it has to be like so strict for things. So I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling. I'm gonna take a second to think about generally a plan and maybe a shot list. Okay, I've had a couple minutes of existential dread, and I think I'm just gonna focus on one of the videos today. I think trying to focus on both of them is just too much for my brain. So yeah, I'm gonna work on the first one. I should probably see how long the clip needs to be. Okay, 29 seconds is how long the clip can be. And I'll probably use that entire time. Okay, I'm gonna try to set up a shot right here of me pouring in the wax, so. I didn't actually check my camera battery, I'm just gonna hope that it's fine. Okay, yeah, we're all good. Okay, I think I have a good shot. That wasn't very elegant. Okay, I think I got a good amount there. So now I need to actually weigh the wax. I'm gonna set up a shot of it melting too. Okay, the wind has been like 20 to 30 miles per hour today, and there's been someone going around leaf blowing, and I'm like, why? Why ever? But especially why now? That's a very difficult angle to get. I think I'm kind of just gonna have to hold it, honestly. Look at my precious little baby. He's so perfect. Okay, so I have this patch of light coming in through the window right here that I feel like will look cool if I pour the fragrance oil there. So I'm just gonna work on the floor. I need to figure out how to prop up the camera. Okay, that's kind of promising. Or the camera will just stand up on its own and on the other side. Okay, I think I got some good stuff there. Okay, now I'm gonna get a shot of pouring the fragrance oil and stirring, which will be hard because I think I'm gonna have to hold the tripod and do all of that at once. So. And I'm definitely going to have to hold the tripod at the same time to get the angle that I want.
Show 3 minutes. Starting now.
Stirring this area a little bit so I can pour. Try to get like an overhead shot, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that angle. happy with that. And I wouldn't have to balance this. It's just gonna take a minute until it's ready to pour. Okay, so I took a break to eat lunch. I got a sandwich and some potato salad, because I like potato salad. And fun story time, in high school, so I was probably like 15 or so, I'd recently discovered that I really like potato salad, and so had one of my friends. Oh no. My friend and I had just discovered that we really like potato salad, and I had been texting her earlier that day, and my dad had gone to the store, and I asked him to get potato salad, and so I go to text her, and I send her a picture of the potato salad, and I say, I'm about to show this potato salad a good time. I did not send it to her, and I sent it to my dad by accident. So I just start hearing him laughing hysterically downstairs, and I'm like, oh, what happened? And then I check my phone and I see that I sent it to him, so I start laughing hysterically, and I run downstairs and we're both just laughing, and I was like, yeah, let me explain, like, because just the connotations of what I said, yeah, embarrassing, but a fond memory now that I'm older. Yeah, so I think about that every time I have potato salad now. Okay, my wax should be up to temperature. Maneuvering around the camera might be kind of hard, but hopefully it's fine. Archie, do you want to go on a walk? Do you want to go on a walkie walk? Would you like that? Want to go on a walkie walk? Walkie walk? You want to go on a walk? Yeah. Let's go. Yes, I know. Let's go on a walk. Let's go. Bye. Good boy. You're so good. Yeah, you. I just filmed a little video of this setup just because it looks very nice. Okay, so I have my board. I think before I said I had a whiteboard, which I did, but I have a bigger chalkboard. So I'm gonna turn this into like my restock keeping track of board thing. but just gotta clean it. I don't know how many columns I want to have. I know I need to have the name of the candle, probably the date. I know the name will be first, so. Okay. Now we just hope it doesn't fall.
So I'm still very much trying to recover from like the burnout that I've been feeling. So I've been doing a lot of work on the couch or like in bed when I can, and hopefully can get back to physical work and making candles soon. And yeah, thank you for joining me on another vlog, and yeah, hopefully I can get back to feeling a little bit more normal soon and have more exciting things to film maybe. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you soon.